It's Shizzy with the Xbox here, and I'm doing my top 10 strongest Dragon Ball Z fighters. I repeat, my top 10 strongest Dragon Ball Z fighters. This is not my favorites list at all. Just want to clear that up before we get into the video. I briefly try to break down the terminology of Dragon Ball Z. How crazy does that sound? But I tried, and I think I came up with a list that basically shows who's the top 10 strongest, just by how the show went and how it goes. So let's just start the list at number 10. That'd be my young boy Goten. Goten is just basically the strongest not strongest, my apologies, the youngest Super Saiyan ever in the show. And just by saying the word Super Saiyan, you should know he's stronger than everybody from the Frieza saga. And that's why he's at my number 10. At my number 9, it'd be Android 16. Now, hear me out. Android 16 is the second strongest android in the show. He's clearly stronger than the Super Saiyan, because if you look at 17 and 18, 17 and 18 was putting a beat down on the Z fighters. Broke Trunks' sword. Trunks didn't know what was going on. Vegeta was getting mangled by 18, and 17 and 18 it wasn't nowhere near strong as Android 16, who was basically as strong or stronger than Cell first form. So we get back into our number 8, and that would be Piccolo. Piccolo's at my number 8 because Piccolo just, first of all, he's the man. He's clearly stronger than Super Saiyan when he fused with Kami. I mean, he's clearly stronger than the Super Saiyan. He got stronger with the series went on, and I just believe in the Majin Buu series, he was stronger than Android 16. That's just my belief. You know, and at number 7, Future Trunks. Now, I was going to put Trunks on this list too, but I didn't want to put 2 Trunks. You know what I mean? So I just put Future Trunks. And besides, if I would have put Trunks on the list, Goten wouldn't even made it at number 10. It would have been Trunks. So I know I'll probably contradict myself there, but it is what it is. So number 7, Future Trunks. He came in, he was already Super Saiyan. That's how they introduced us to him. We came from the future. From the future. And he became Ascended Saiyan basically at the end. At the end of this, not at the end of the Cell series, but in the Cell series, he became Ascended Saiyan, and that's basically as strong or really close to be the same strength as the Super Saiyan 2. It's just except for his muscles get bulky and big. He's not fast, so he can't bang with Cell because Cell just too fast for him. So that's the reason why I put him at number 7. And at my number 6 is Cell. Cell is the second most overpowered villain in Dragon Ball Z. He was such a god card, like like he was everybody Cell's powers in him magnified. Like, you know, you destroy him, he regenerate like Piccolo, but even faster. And since he's a Saiyan, if he's regenerate, he comes back a little strong. Stuff like that. It was just crazy. He was really overpowered. And at the end of it all, before he died, he was basically as strong or stronger than the Super Saiyan 2. Because when he blew himself up and came back, just the physical traits they showed of him, even though he shouldn't have came back as final form, but he had the electricity going around his body, and that symbolized that he was at least as strong as Gohan, because that's what symbolized Super Saiyan 2. Let's break down to our number 5, and that's Deborah. Now, I am not a Deborah fan. I'm not going to act like I am. Just how the show goes. Like, you know, new villains come, they're stronger than the old villains, and the way they was describing him, and he was putting in work against Gohan, and that let me know he's number 5. So let's get down to the top 4, and this would have got tricky for me. Because you got to nitpick and you got to really think. And I believe this should be everybody top 4, just in a different order. Probably for people, they probably not going to have in the same order I have. Now, eventually, on my paper right now that I'm reading, I have Gohan at number 4. I'm changing that right now. I don't know what I was thinking, because Gohan can't be number 4. So number 4 is Vegeta. Vegeta's number 4. I know people are like, what the hell you mean Vegeta? Vegeta's number 4. Vegeta, at the end of the all, like in the Buu series, first of all, even in the Cell series, when he became Ascended Saiyan, he wasn't as strong as Trunks. Like, that's what, you know, he wasn't as strong as Trunks. So he wasn't even near the Super Saiyan 2 level. In the Buu series, he got way stronger. I don't know if he was at the Super Saiyan 2 level before he went to Majin Vegeta. I don't know if they just magnified his powers even higher, or he became a Super Saiyan 2 because of that. But his level looks like he's basically Super Saiyan 2, and that's the reason why I put him at number 4 now. I don't know why I put him at number 3 on the list originally. Probably because, it's Vegeta. But if you look at the fight against him and you would say Fat Buu, because you got like 4 different versions of Buu. Fat Buu was putting in that work on him when he was Super Saiyan 2. Putting in that work, he had to blow himself up and everything, like just to put a scratch on him, and that still didn't work. Now at least I'm on number 3, Gohan, number 3, because Gohan was the first Super Saiyan 2. His powers did diminish in the Buu saga in the beginning, but we came Ultimate Gohan. He was putting that work against Super Buu. He was mangling Super Buu. Super Buu couldn't bang with him, and Super Buu had to Super Buu just couldn't mess with him. Period. So that's the reason why I feel like there's no way Vegeta could be number 3. It has to be Gohan, because he was stronger at the end. Definitely in the fights that we seen that we could actually go by. He was there. So at my number 2 will be Buu. Majin Buu is the most overpowered villain in Dragon Ball Z. I believe we all know this. Like, no matter what you do to this man, you don't even see a scratch on him. You don't see him get bruised or nothing. Like, he's like bubblegum. Like, for real, I'm fighting bubblegum. I don't understand why they made him so overpowered. But it was entertaining, though. I can't lie. But he's basically as strong as Super Saiyan 3. At least. I believe he's stronger, actually. Because Goku was putting in that work on him, but Goku wasn't destroying him. They was going back and forth. Like, it was a great challenge. And Goku energy was running down. So there's nothing they could do, and he was fighting. Vegeta was there too, couldn't do nothing with him. Fat Buu was there too, couldn't do nothing with him. Nobody could do nothing with him. So that's the reason why he's at my number 2. He might be some people's number 1, and I can't even argue that. I just can't, because my man Goku is number 1. Goku's number 1, period. A little biased. I ain't biased. It's the truth. Goku is number 1. It's like, forget it. He reached the Super Saiyan first. He ended up getting Super Saiyan 2. He became the first Super Saiyan 3. At the end of the ball, he was the only one putting in work against Kid Buu. Nobody else can even bang with him. And he got stronger. The 10-year span. 10 years has went past. You see Pan and all that. The last couple of episodes of Dragon Ball Z. He was stronger by then. And that's why he wanted to train Oob so they could spar. You know what I mean? So he had somebody he could fight with and everything. So that's basically my list. It was a little longer than I thought. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Leave a comment if you feel like some names should have been on the list that wasn't there. Subscribe if you will. I really hope you do. I'm trying to get my subscribers up there are low. I do appreciate the people who do subscribe to my channel. Check out my other videos. Thumbs me up, thumbs me down. Just show love. And this is Shizzy with the Xbox. That was my mind frame of my top 10 strongest Dragon Ball Z characters. And I catch y'all in the next video.